Okay, hello. This is going to be a rant video because, quite frankly, I'm frustrated right now with Hasbro and I don't know what to really do about it besides just tell people. And, I tweeted at YouTube, or I tweeted at Hasbro, I tweeted at Amazon because the Botropolis here, as well as Earthrise Ironhide here, are both Amazon exclusives. Okay, so they make X amount of these, right? They run off 10,000 units or whatever, sure. And then they get pre-ordered on Amazon, and the pre-orders, because of scalpers and actual collectors, they sell out instantly. And then when the item actually arrives, well, the pre-orders and the sellouts and the amount of stock that there is means that if there's something wrong with your order, they can't fix it for you. They can't replace it for you because it's sold out. And Hasbro literally doesn't have more of it. So I contacted Hasbro about Ironhide and about Botropolis here. And here's what's going on. So Botropolis is supposed to come with these two little mini guys, right? They're supposed to form a missile truck, right? That this little missile right here is supposed to go on. But it came with the front of the truck. It came with two fronts instead of a front and a back. So I can't make the missile truck because I got two of these guys. And that's a really small thing. And okay, I can't make that. I still got the shuttle, right? And I still got the two Botropolis figures here, and they're complete. So I can still do, like the little Botropolis base, but it's just like the fact that I got this and that somehow I ended up with this. It's just so disappointing and annoying. And okay, these are 100% first world problems. I'm not going to say that they're not, but it's just so irritating and just frustrating that it's made it so I don't even want to transform these guys. I don't know how to. Okay, Ironworks, I know how to do him because he's a repaint of Ironworks. Him, I never got the Decepticon of him. I plan on it one day, but I don't know how he works because it's just the irritation factor from having an incomplete set that just came to me like this. It just kind of ruined it for me. So I've never really messed with the Botropolis. I was waiting. I got a hold of Hasbro on Twitter, and I got a hold of Amazon on Twitter. Amazon, well, like I said, they don't have extra. So what they offered to do was exchange it for anything of equal value on their website. Well, guess what? I don't want something of equal value. I want Botropolis because that's what I ordered. Well, they don't have more Botropolis. So I had to say, no thanks anyway. Thanks for trying. Then Hasbro responded to me on Twitter. And they were like, contact us. And so I did. And I told them everything was wrong. They asked me for a embossed number on the box. They asked for the UPC number. They asked for the date of pre-order, date of delivery, a unit batch. They asked me so many things to confirm that I actually did buy the toy and I'm not trying to scam them. I supplied all the information to them, and it took them something like 2 or 3 weeks to get back to me. And then when they did, they said that we will give you a check for how much this cost if you return the item to us. We don't have extras in our warehouse, so we can't replace it for you. I thought maybe they had some extra pieces laying around and they could send me what was wrong. No, they just wanted to give me my money back. So I told them, that doesn't work for me. I'm just going to make a YouTube brand. So because I said no to Hasbro, they offered me some complimentary items that they had in stock at their warehouse. I don't know what those complimentary items are, but supposedly they're sending them to me. Okay, that was yesterday that I did this thing where I got the complimentary items for Ironhide and Ironworks. Okay, what's wrong with Ironhide here? Okay, I've got the weaponizer thing on him. He's got his missile launcher here from the Siege release. You'll notice I have him covered in battle damage stickers from 20-year-old Exo Squad toys. These are 26-year-old battle, or at this point 28-year-old battle damage stickers from Exo Squad. Why do I have these on here? Well, let me show you. So take his shield here, right? So here, it has 2 of these right side pieces on here. And you see that? And I had to shave off all the extra plastic right here on the bottom in order for this thing to still close and for it to properly transform. See how that's up there? That should peg onto this right here. Not so much on this side because they gave me the wrong side of the piece. So not only did I have to paint this thing a little, not only did I have to shave it all down, but then it looked like shit on the other side. So I had to hide it with the battle damage stickers. And when I had this in vehicle mode with Ironhide, it wouldn't even close all the way because the piece was in the back instead of being the little nub right here was in the back instead of being in the front. So when he was in vehicle mode, this wouldn't even shut all the way. So my Ironhide is janky because somebody in a factory in Vietnam accidentally grabbed 2 right side panels and put them on here, and then that's what's arrived. So that was one of the complaints I had for Hasbro, was that, you know, I had the wrong piece on my shield for Ironhide. I guess I don't know what I really expected them to do about it. I guess I didn't really expect that they had extra shields laying around, or they had an extra back piece of this car laying around. You know, why would they? But somewhere in my mind, I thought maybe, just maybe, they might have these parts and they would just send them to me. No, so they offered me my money and I said no, and I got the complimentary items. So, like I said, that was yesterday, and that should have been the end of it, right? You know, it's resolved. They're sending me complimentary items for Ironhide and Ironworks here. They both came wrong, both Amazon exclusives, both can't be exchanged because there's no extra stock. Well, today I got Kingdom Huffer sent to me from Hasbro, so this shipped from their factory, and I'm going to open them here on camera. Okay. And the only thing in the box that he came with was his shield, right? So here's Huffer with his shield, and I gotta admit, he's cool. He's awesome, right? He's a cool looking Huffer, sure. The first thing that I noticed was that there was a plastic piece right here, this thing, that was back here and was supposed to be holding something, but it wasn't holding something. All that was back here was the shield. So what's wrong with this? Well, check this out. Huffer is supposed to come with a gun. He's supposed to come with a rifle. The rifle actually separates and becomes the side of the truck here, which becomes part of his pickup. So the gun is part of the transformation. And guess what? No gun. Nothing in here. So straight from Hasbro, from HasLab, off their website, the day after they resolve these other two, they send me a Huffer here that has no gun with him. So this is 3 Transformers in a row right here that are incomplete or missing parts or are assembled incorrectly. So Botropolis, they gave me 2 of these instead of giving me the front and the back. Ironhide, he's got 2 right side windows for the shield that makes it so that he can't transform right, and I had to modify him. Now Huffer is missing his gun, so I can't even fully transform his tail bed for the truck, or whatever you call it, the bed in the back of the truck. I can't even fully transform all that because I don't have his gun. So this is 3 in a row. What are the statistical odds here that 2 Amazon exclusives that I got in a row, and now a Huffer from Hasbro's very own website and from their warehouse? What are the statistical odds that me, one person, one consumer, would get 3 things that are wrong like this? Well, I would say that the odds are pretty fucking insane. So what that tells me is that I'm not the only one this is happening to. There are probably loads of people out there who are getting misassembled, mispackaged figures from Hasbro. And you know what? I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. You know, he's supposed to have a gun. You see right there. He's supposed to have a gun. And the gun splits and becomes part of the tailgate. That's what it's called, tailgate. Yeah. Yeah, right there. The gun splits and it becomes back to the part of the truck. Well, not on mine it doesn't. So I've emailed them. I was kind of not happy about it. But this right here is what drove me to make this rant video. 3 in a row. So if I've gotten 3 in a row here, Huffer, Botropolis, these guys were both Amazon exclusives. So if I got both of these Amazon exclusives like this, that means I'm not the only one who got this with incorrect parts or missing parts or the wrong parts in here. This is so frustrating, you know? And then, what doubly frustrated me today is the new HasLab Fan Friday, the day that I had to give Hasbro $55 US just to be able to pre-order the new stuff that they're dropping before everyone else. And in the time that it took me to wake up today and give them $55, and do my pre-orders, I wasn't even able to pre-order Galvatron or Rodimus Prime. So I'm going to have to find him on CMD Store or hope that I find him or find them somewhere at Walmart maybe. But yeah, I really, really would like to have pre-ordered Galvatron and Rodimus Prime. But I can't because I didn't give Hasbro $55 fast enough to just be able to pre-order it before everyone else can pre-order it. I pre-ordered the Arc. I pre-ordered the new effects part pack. That's like a new weaponizer pack. I pre-ordered Scorponok. I pre-ordered Black Zarek. I've pre-ordered which other ones were there? Rhinox. All the new important ones that came out. I got everything. Arc, all of it, except for Galvatron and Rodimus Prime because I didn't give them $55 fast enough. And on the same day that I'm dealing with this, now I get Huffer, no gun, can't make the tailgate. And then I got these guys, I got 2 fronts and no back, can't make the missile truck. And then I got Ironhide here, who shot to shit with Exo Squad battle damage stickers because I had to modify him in order for him to still be able to transform because somebody in Vietnam misassembled this and Hasbro has poor quality control. And that's the only way this happens, is that some poor factory workers overwork. They're trying to pump these out. They're trying to get these exclusives ready for the sale on Amazon for Amazon Day. Amazon has a deal with Hasbro to supply them with these exclusives. And in order to get those exclusives fulfilled, they're working some poor factory worker in Vietnam, you know, into the ground. I mean, they're getting paid. They're making money. They got a job. That's good. And, you know, it's good it's in Vietnam and not China. But that's what it is it's somebody made a mistake on this, and somebody in the factory quality control is either non-existent or just didn't catch it. I don't know. But, you know, I got both of these incorrect. So if I got incorrect ones, I know other people did too, because the statistical improbability of just me having this happen is impossible. So 3 in a row. Hasbro quality control is really, really down. QC across the board. You know, I've emailed them about Huffer. I'm almost scared that they're going to think I'm making this up after I just finished resolving these, and the very next day I have this. So I hope that they don't think I'm like trying to scam them or something. I had to really, really prove that I bought all this in order for them just to do this. So I'm really not happy with Hasbro right now. You know, I've got Unicron. I love Unicron. I got all these figures. I love all these figures. I'm loving this line. But I'm not loving some of the mistakes that are falling through the cracks with Hasbro. And, you know, they hit me up on Twitter. Then they emailed me. Then they left me hanging for 3 weeks. And then they finally resolved this by telling me they're sending me complimentary items since there are no more. And now this, it's just... And then I had to give them $55 to be able to pre-order stuff. And I still didn't get to pre-order everything after I've already given them thousands of dollars for the line. It's just Hasbro. I'm serious, you're pushing your luck here. Sorry, this has been kind of ranty, but this was frustrating. And it is what it is. Everybody, if you're having the same issues as me, I recommend you email them, you tweet them, you reach out. Because they do have people who are paying attention to Twitter. They do have a social media presence. They do have email and all that. And if this is happening to me, it's happening to other people. And, you know, people say stuff. make videos, reach out, post pictures, because this isn't okay. Quality control should be a thing. They should be making sure that Huffer has his gun, or that Botropolis has a front and a back to the missile truck instead of 2 fronts, or that Ironhide doesn't have 2 right side panels on his shield.